Okay. Hey y'all. As you can see, I'm not in my normal filming area. The lighting was like just bad in there today. I don't really know. So, and I forgot to charge my actual light that's connected to this tripod. So we're in my room today and we're just gonna roll with it. Also, something new and improved. I hope y'all like the red hair. I'm really feeling it. I did not think I was gonna like it, but I don't know, like when I looked in the mirror, I just like fell in love. Like it's not like completely red. It's like, I don't know, it's subtle, but it's still there. It's more like a black cherry, but I'm in love with it. So as y'all know, the theme of this channel is motivational, educational, and relatable. I'm just a 20-year-old way past her prom, trying to be the best ever cheerleader known to man against all the odds and all the circumstances. So essentially, this channel talks about the good, the bad, and the ugly that goes along with going after something that just seems like unrealistic and just out of reach. So for example, like my Today I Suck video and how to deal with the bad days will be in my more motivational category. And then my secret to confidence and mind blocks, what are they and how to get over them video is, I guess, more in my educational category. And then occasionally I'll take a break and kick it back for a second and tell a story time or two about just something crazy or stupid that has happened in my life. And I guess that will be more of like the relatable part, you know. But honestly, today's video is not going to be in any one of those categories. I mean, if I had to give it one, I guess I would say motivational, but honestly, I just want to sit and have a conversation with y'all today. Anyway, so I wanted to start this channel to give people a little bit of courage and to show that there's nothing impossible with God, and that maybe, just maybe, there is a light at the end of the tunnel, even though sometimes I don't even see that light myself. I thought just maybe, if I can go for something so impossible, like going to the Olympics for a sport that is not even an Olympic sport, that I could encourage somebody to do the same, to go after something that just seems so just far out, no matter the facts or the odds. So I learned that sometimes when you ask God for something, he's not just gonna give it to you on a silver platter. Most of the time, he's gonna give it to you in the form of an opportunity. And that is exactly what we're gonna talk about today. So as y'all know, or even if you don't know, one of the reasons why my dreams seem so impossible is because I'm not actively cheering right now. I got sick and I lost all my skills and it's not really affordable. So the only thing I can really do is tumble to get skills, hoping that something will change one day. So there was this one day where I was at the gym where I currently tumble at, which is Cheer Athletics Charlotte, and I was just at the front desk talking to the lady that works at the front desk. She was like one of the nicest people I've ever met before in my life. I really love her. I was just talking to her. I was just venting and saying like how I really want to cheer, like I wish I could just like, you know, afford it and whatnot, what have you. So honestly, y'all, I was just talking like I'm talking to y'all right now. And one day, like fast forward, it was like a day or two later, I was sitting in the chair getting my hair done and I get this phone call. And honestly, I was not going to answer it because I did not know whose number that was, but I answered it anyway. So yeah, I answered the phone and I'm like, hello? And this lady is just like, hello, is this Caitlin? Yeah, this is the lady from the front desk at the gym. Like, I've really been thinking about you and you've just been so heavy on my heart. And I know how badly you want to cheer. And so I went to talk to some of the other coaches about what you said to me, and they just understand everything and they want you to talk to them next time that you're here. She's all like, I never give out my phone number like this, but I just see that you're always in here working so hard, and I really was going to wait till the next time I see you to tell you all this, but I just really felt like I needed to call you. So the next time I'm at the gym, I go to the coach of their co-ed level 17 because that's the only team I can be on because of my age. So basically I tell him everything. I'm like, I just really want to cheer. I can't like afford it right now, and you know, I got sick and I lost all my skills, and that's why I'm just like here tumbling. That's like the only piece of cheer I still have left, and you know, I'm not cheering collegiately because I didn't make it, and you know, I'm telling him everything. Essentially, I just say to him like, I'm lost right now. Like I really am lost because I don't know what to do anymore. And just like I'm driving so far because like it's in Charlotte, you know, and it's like about an hour 90-minute drive, and so that's like a 3-hour round trip. And you know, I'm just telling him like I don't know what to do. Like I'm lost right now. I'm lost. So he tells me, you know, unfortunately we don't have any spaces right now, but you are more than welcome to start coming to our practices and watch. So for the past month and a half, I've been driving that long drive to go and sit and watch a team that I'm not even on. Okay, so let's switch gears just for a quick second. I don't know if y'all noticed, but every week I post a YouTube short of me at the gym tumbling and whatnot. I don't know if y'all have caught on to the way that I'm kind of doing it, but it's kind of like a saga of the progression that I'm making with my fulls, and I'm getting better and better every week. And I don't know if y'all noticed, but I did not post a short last week because I had a bad day. I will say, however, I did one really good full, like literally just one the entire time I was there, where he like barely spotted me. Like I kind of almost did it by myself, but it was not caught on camera. So, but as y'all know, or even if you don't know, I did not get to start cheer until kind of late, like very, very late, like in my teenage years, because of how expensive it is, and most of my basic skills are self-taught. So that day, like my round up back handsprings were just a hot mess. Like the technique just isn't there. So it's very, very difficult for me to fix certain things because the wrong way, I guess, like the way I taught myself is so deeply ingrained because I've been doing it for so long, like years and years, like over a decade at this point. So it's hard for me to fix certain small technique things because I wasn't coached coming up. Like I was my coach. I didn't have any other choice. And last week when I was having that issue, like no matter how hard I tried, like I could not fix it. And it's frustrating because a round up back handspring is a very simple skill. Like it's not easy, but it's simple. And the fact that like it was just stuff like not stretching my back handspring, not getting my feet together, and the main issue is just going crooked. Like I tried, it just would not. I couldn't fix it. And it kind of took me to that place again, you know, that place that I was in, like y'all seen in my, you know, Today I Suck video. Yeah, it was like that vulnerable place that I decided to show y'all. That is where it wasn't to that extreme, but that is the road I was starting to go down. And so I try to take my own advice. Like as you've seen in my how to deal with bad days videos, like one of my things that helped me is to just be like, you know, sometimes you just don't know why. Like sometimes a bad day is just a bad day. Like it's just, sometimes it just is. Some days my body just doesn't want to flip through the air. I don't know why. I have no clue. Some days it just is. I'm telling myself that, and I'm trying to get through it. I'm just like, you know, maybe it's just one of those days. Like I've been doing really good for a while, and I don't know, today's just an off day. That's what I was telling myself. But then I was like, nah, like I'm tumbling for no reason. Like I'm not on the team, and I'm struggling to get my homework done because I'm making all these trips up and down the road 3 times a week to go watch a team that I'm not even on. And I'm getting up at the crack of dawn to work out and make these videos for this channel that hardly anybody really watches. So I sit back, I'm like, why am I here? Like I cannot be the only one that's ever asked yourself that question. Like, why am I here? Like I was really sitting there thinking about that and asking myself that. And I know sometimes like when you let that voice win, it's a bad road, but it was really a legitimate question. Like, why am I here? I ain't never wanted to give up so badly before. And that night I just cried because I didn't know what else to do. And to add even more pressure, like I'm in the point in my life where I need to decide my next move. It is the end of September. I am a senior in college. I need to decide very, very soon if I'm going to go down this blind road of this cheer and YouTube thing, or to just go straight through with grad school and work till I'm 65 and die, or be a manager at Walgreens. Like I don't have any other options. Like I really don't, or at least I feel like I don't. So feelings like that do not just go away overnight. Like, no, I was feeling like this for a couple days, y'all. So one night I was stretching and I come across this video, and it was a YouTube short, so I could have easily scrolled past it, but I didn't. And the main part that stuck out to me was this man was saying like, it's better to be prepared and not have an opportunity than to have an opportunity and not be prepared.
He said, I want you to practice every day being a disc jockey. I said, but I don't have any job now. He said, it doesn't matter. He said that it's better to be prepared for an opportunity and not have one than to have an opportunity and not be prepared. So every day I was working to develop myself.
Now, that made me think for a second. And I'm like, you know, I asked God for something. And I told him I wanted to be the best, and that for him to order my steps. So when I was talking to the lady at the front desk, like, I had no idea it would unfold the way that it did. I had no idea she would go to the coaches and talk to them and tell them, you know, where I'm coming from and what I'm doing, how hard I'm working. And I didn't know she would call me that day. I did not know that the coaches would have me start coming to their practices, even if it's just to watch. So I started to shift the way I was kind of looking at things. And I was like, okay, maybe even though I'm making all these trips and putting unspeakable miles on my car, like, coming and showing up, like, maybe that's my opportunity, even if it's just to watch, you know, maybe that is my opportunity. Because if somebody gets hurt, that could be my chance. So maybe, just maybe, like, if I look at this in a different way, this is in fact an opportunity, which is what God gives you when you ask him for something. And there is an ugly reality, like, even if somebody does, you know, get hurt or something happens, that I might not necessarily be next in line. Like, I'm aware of that, but oh my God. Sorry, that just scared me. It's like these birds, like, at my window. It just scared me. Like, I tried to keep talking, but that just scared me. Okay, let's start over. There's an ugly reality that, hey, like, even if somebody does get hurt, that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm next in line. Like, I'm aware of that, but I'm going to keep showing up because you never know. Like, I'm going to keep coming to the practices to watch and learn the routine. I'm going to keep tumbling, and I'm going to keep, you know, working out and stuff to stay in shape, because even though it seems like I'm working towards nothing and that I'm grasping at straws, you know, you just never know. And so if something comes along, I want to be ready. I don't know if y'all seen the movie Pursuit of Happiness, but, you know, his circumstances in that movie were just not the best, like, at all. But he worked hard in spite of all that. And, you know, he had an opportunity and he took an opportunity, even though his chances of succeeding were very, very small. But he took the opportunity anyway. And you see how that turned out. So I guess to anybody who's watching this, are you pursuing your opportunity? Sometimes you just gotta, you know, shift your mind and look at things in a different way, because sometimes things that seem like they're hard or just maybe in your way of some sorts, like, sometimes that's actually your opportunity to get the thing that you asked God for, and you just have to take it. You know, you just cannot, like, it's not always gonna fall out of the sky in like a nice, you know, neat bow. Like, sometimes when things are ugly and you come up on something, you take the opportunity anyway. No matter the circumstances, you do it in spite of anything, if that's what you really want, you know? So if you're in a place where, you know, it's just impossible or unrealistic or whatever, and just it doesn't really seem like the odds are kind of against you and the facts don't really look good, but hey, you know, you're going for it anyway, welcome to the club. Okay, welcome to the club. All right, y'all, that's it for today. I don't know who I was talking to or who this was for, but whoever it is out there, I really hope that you just maybe see things in a different way, and that I could help with that. I don't know, just whoever it was for, I hope you heard it. Even though I don't necessarily see the light at the end of my own tunnel, I hope I gave somebody the courage to, you know, just go after it anyway, try it anyway, and just hang in there no matter what it looks like, because sometimes things really are not the way that they seem. So just shift the way you look at it a little bit and see it as an opportunity. But y'all already know what it is. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will leave a clickable subscribe button in the bottom right corner of this video, and I will also link it in the description, and I will be back next week with another video as usual. All right, see y'all later.